So I'm going to tell you a story about our small company. I would like to start with agreeing with Yen, who talked on the behalf of Servera. We are one of the companies that actually have been affected by Servera striving for change. And we learned a lot and we changed a lot because of them. My name is Mikael Wallborg, and I'm representing Ipinium and ONEPan as CEO and one of the owners. I'm going to tell you the story of how we were forced to become PFAS-free, and that also gave us a circular method that we are giving our customers today. I hope to inspire some of you listening today that even a really small company can do a lot of change and can become PFAS-free within situation marks. Ipinium is a company that's been around for quite a while on the Swedish market. We have a 22-year-old history, and what we do is that we invent, patent, and produce green tech innovations, and they're all connected to the food industry, mainly large-scale kitchens, but today also home consumers. Our innovations, they actually help our clients to save energy and save time and become less and use less carbon footprint. So that's also our main goal today, to produce more products that are related to these innovations. I'm going to tell you about one of our patents, and that's the product that actually is in contact with PTFE and PFAS from the beginning. And I'm going to tell you how we became circular with this product, how we were forced to become circular with this product. In 2015, Ipinium started selling a product that's super simple. We invented a patented aluminum that we made oven trays out of. The aluminum is actually recycled beer cans, so it was environmentally friendly from the start. And we mix a special mineral, and this makes this tray super heat transferable. So you can actually, instead of using a frying pan, or as our production kitchens do, they use big grills, they use big frying tables that use tons of energy. They can use a simple tray to put it directly into the oven, and you can fry, sear, grill in the oven. So this product has really revolutionized the way that our clients cook today. We have done studies together with the university in Sweden that can say that our customers saves about 80% of the energy use while doing this process. It also saves a lot of CO2 carbon footprint. So it's a good thing both for the environment and for economy. So these products, they are included in a circular system, and I'm going to tell you why they are in a circular system. These very niche products, actually 2021 sold 25,000 units of. So even though we're in a very small market, we maybe not for some of you big companies, but for a small company like us, 25,000 is a lot. From the start, we PTFE coated our oven trays. It was a simple solution that worked. We needed a non-stick for it to be able to be functional for our clients. But we realized quite soon that most professional ovens, they actually exceed 250, 280 and go up to 300 degrees Celsius. And this is a huge problem for PTFE, as most of you also know. The PTFE stops working, it melts, it burns, and it loses its properties, and it's possibly also dangerous to use these temperatures together with PTFE. Today, we also know that home consumer ovens, a lot of ovens go up to 300, and consumers use them this way. Also, a normal stove where you put a frying pan on goes up to very high temperatures when you do measurements. So we had to solve this problem, and the solution was already out there. I know that the company that's going to present later on used this product, and this is Solgel. So it's a ceramic coating, as many of you call it. It's simple. You could just swap PTFE to Solgel, and everything is good, and everyone is happy, and problem solved. Simple as that. It wasn't really that simple, because our trays, they were not produced to use ceramic coatings on. Huge sheets of metal, really thin, so they warp when they change temperature, and our trays ended up losing all the non-stick. It peeled off, it fell off the trays. The non-stick, that the actual non-stick effect of the tray, they also lasted very short in the beginning of the Sol gel. So our clients used it for 2 or 3 months, and then things started to stick to our trays. So the effect of this was that we got 100% returns. Every single customer that bought something of us, they sent it back to us. We lost millions, and we were a really small company that invested our own money into this invention, and we almost went bankrupt actually. So instead of giving up, we actually had to solve this problem. So we contacted all our suppliers, we contacted our producers, and we applied new coating methods. Our producers that I think are listening today, they invested loads of money in being able to secure quality on the trays. And we also invested lots of money in the production of our trays, so they actually are compliant with Sol gel. So the result of this was that today our clients actually use our trays 2 or 3 years before the non-stick is worn out, and we are still using Sol gel. But because we were very afraid in the beginning of Sol gel and the non-stick effect, how long it lasts, we invented a circular system. So our customers, they could actually send the trays back for recoating, and we can reuse the trays over and over again. It was good both for the environment, it was good for economy, and it's also good for our sales because it was a very good sale pitch. So with that, I actually thought about frying pans. Do you really scrap a car when the tires are worn out? No, you don't. You change tires. So why do we put a pan in the junkyard when the coating is worn out? It's not logical. It's just a small part of the pan. Why not just change the coating? So we have a recoating system. It's a done deal. The problem was that you can't just take any frying pan that's on the market today and put it into a circular recoating system, because the pan cannot withstand the recoating procedure for more than 1 or 2 times in maximum. Even the best pans on the market, they warp and they look like wok pans when they come back from recoating. And that's not super good for business to send back wok pans to our clients that send the frying pan to us in the first. So we had to do everything from the start. So I realized we had to do a bigger project than just doing a recoating system. So we started a new company called ONEPan. And I contacted, some of you might know him, at least Swedish people knows him. Well, I contacted Tarek Taylor. I know he has a very strong environmental value in his business and as a person. So I thought it would be a perfect fit. Called him, asked, could we do this together? Could we create a pan that's really circular, that's made in Sweden, and that can be in this unique recoating system? He said yes. So we started producing this. It wasn't really easy. In the beginning, we tried to copy what's already on the market, but it did not work. They warped, they broke, they couldn't withstand the circular system. There was a lot of issues as well in being circular. So everything took a long time and it cost a lot of money. But finally, we succeeded. So today we actually have a pan that we can break apart when it's coming to end of life, because we can circulate it and recoat it for maybe 15 or 20 times. But in the end, the pan is coming to the afterlife. So to be able to be circular, we actually have to take care of the pan from our customers when it's reached end of life. So the pan is constructed to be able to take apart, so we could actually remelt material and make a new pan out of it. So it's circular for real. We even took it so far that we're actually using bed linen from hotel chains in Sweden that's supposed to be burnt because they came to the end of their life as packaging material. It's very clever and it's very simple. So we got challenges. We put this onto the market, and then the previous speaker was one of them that asked us, are you really PFAS-free? Yeah, we have the test reports from our suppliers of paint. We have all the certificates. We have everything that we need. And they said, do you have any own tests? Yes. So we sent them. It wasn't good enough. We did new test, and then we realized maybe there is PFAS in our products. Or is it? Or what is PFAS-free? And how do we even test it? I didn't even know how to read the test results. So I actually had to get help from, in this case, Rian at Servera to explain what the test result meant to us. And this was super hard. And we realized we had to do a lot of changes in our company to be able to do this PFAS-free transition. Because there's one thing to be free from the banned materials, but it's a different thing of being totally PFAS free. So we had to do a quick fix, of course. We changed suppliers of paint, and we put in a lot of safety measures in our coating factory to try not to cross-contaminate, but we are still not really perfect. And for a company like us, who really strive to change old systems, to challenge old models, it's not really a good future fix. So our long-term solution at the moment is actually that we are building our own factory to coat, and we're going to do a totally PFAS-free factory that is, yeah, of course, not PFAS-free from PFAS materials that are flying around in the air, but we will not put any PFAS into our factory and use it there. We are actually also making our own paint. We are going to invent, and we are doing it at the moment, inventing a new non-stick painting that actually takes the full life cycle in mind, because we don't really know today what's the LCA on the sol gel and the ceramic coating. Is it really better for the environment or not? So if we produce this product, invent it, and make it for circular systems and with the environment in thought from the start, then we know that we can stand for what we are saying. So we really hope that all of you will help us in becoming PFAS-free and becoming even more circular by collaborating not only in POPFREE Industrial, but outside of this as well. That's actually all I have to say. Short presentation, but I hope I inspired someone. If you want to contact me, my email contact is on the screen, and I'm looking forward to see you all in the future.